setting up.
Keep it on. Let's see your heart rate.
Charging my port might be jacked. That's having a hard. No. My port. I was trying to charge it earlier, and so yeah, I turned it backward. That's when I've turned it backward. It's on. Right, turn it up.
Welcome to the broadcast. We just dropped the puck for game 2. Kyle, Calvin, Miles on the ice. 13-minute stop periods again. Kyle's going to wheel this puck all the way into the zone. We're playing the Arkansas Ice Hogs with Kenton and Ned for game number 2 of the day after us to a 1-goal this morning. Here going to allow the scouts to slips out and the Ice Hogs look to break out. Sends it across the ice. All right, Steve, the stick. Clear it. Back in by Steven. Going to be offside. Full scout change with a neutral zone faceoff coming up. Harper and off one by Parker and wheeled into the zone. Nope. Tipped away. Harper sends it back to Nolan, who sauces it over Brianna. She's going to carry this thing in the zone. Chips it in. Nope. She's got Luke and Parker in the middle. It's a wraparound. Blocked by the goalie, who steals off the post. Brianna back on the forecheck here. Sent up the wall. Parker tips it away. And Harper plays it back in. Puck jumps out of the zone. Parker's going to carry it back in the zone. Everyone touches up. He wheels to the middle. Sends it, ties up, tries to send a pass over to Brianna, but he's tied up there, and we're going to get a penalty after Parker drew one there on the hook. Shannon doesn't know what the fuck they gave Sean here to drink.
Hey, you can't take that. Sorry, they did. I'm sorry.
11:35 left in the first. Is that good?
I don't like.
What do you want, Trade? That's an IPA. Puck sent in by Steven. Power play unit is out with Hiram, Pelly, Miles, and Steven. That's yours. He finds Hudson, who's waiting for a shot there on the Ovechkin dot, and he scores it. Great pass from Steven, finding Hudson up and in the air. All we needed was the Ovechkin stick taps there to make it authentic. Great goal for the Scouts.
wife's listening. I think she remembers her brother saying, "Well, your best is good." He said that to her. He was like 8. She's like, "I tried my best." That's what gets me.
Hudson stays on while he works on the mouthpiece here with, and then Kyle and Owen are going to jump on the ice here. 11-10 left in the first period. Scouts. Hudson, but the Ice Hogs are able to. Owen picks it up, turns, and sends it up to Hudson again. Hudson on the forecheck, works to get over to Carson. Carson shoots, it's right. Pass by the Scouts. Picks it up, he turns, makes it around and sauces it for another one-timer who missed on the one-time attempt. Tries to back it in. Pelly sends it down below the middle now, so does Carson. Chips it in for a rebound here. In front of the net, Hudson with goal number 2. Jump on it pretty quick, 2-goal lead in the first 2.5 minutes. Calvin, Nolan, and on for the Scouts. Hiram wins a face-off forward and skates it into. Picked up as he wheels through the middle. He's got Steven backdoor. If he can find him, he tries. Up. Calvin tries to pick it up and collects it. Ice Hogs. It's going to bounce off the wall and be slow enough for a no icing call. Nolan picks it up, sends it up the wall. Back in there offside. We're good now.
And so my wife German sausage tastes just like bread.
Ice Hogs win this face-off, and they send it in the zone. But Nolan's there to pick it up. He's going to wheel around the net. Takes a look. Chips it up the wall to Cal, who has to jump over his stick. Throw it back for a little deep here. Takes it the stick of an Ice Hogs player. Tries to make a move. Lands on the skates of an Ice Hogs player. Arkansas shot. It goes on net, and Kenton turns it away. Steven picking up speed here through the neutral zone, and is going to take it in the zone wide. Loses the play, and Hiram picks it up. Turns and looks, trying to drop it behind. Loses the puck in the process. Has a good shot at winning it back here and does. Drops it off to Calvin. Puck jumps off the wall. Ice Hogs send it through the middle for a breakout. Can't get there. Back to pick this puck up, but in a hurry and get rid of it. So and he did not gain the red line. We got Luke, Brianna, Parker, Miles, and Kyle on the ice for an offensive zone faceoff. Puck up, tries to send it across the blue line so we don't, but it's deflected away. Up. And looks to send it up the stretch pass. No one on that one. Going to get to it as Luke has a hard skate taken out along the boards here. Chipped out, Kyle back into the zone. Soccer still there. And loses it. Puck eventually comes out of the zone. Dogs get it in theirs, but Miles is right there to pick it up. Runs it around to Kyle. Through the middle. To move in the process, and Bree's going to pick this puck up. We've got a 3-on-2. Bree makes a move. Another move. Takes a backhand shot here, and it's clubbed by the goalie.
stick. See, you're hitting too hard. Good.
To Pelly, Hudson, Harper, and Owen. Physical play on the faceoff here as the Ice Hogs player runs right through Hudson. Looks like an Oklahoma drill. Taking the faceoff. Fences back by Hudson to Owen, who chips it up and carries it. Makes a drop pass to Pelly, who tries to send it over to Carson backdoor, but it hits the leg of an Ice Hogs player. Pelly working in front. Carson tries to tip that in, can't get it. Puck played out by Arkansas. Makes a move around Hudson. And the puck is off his stick. Looks like that could have been a penalty there. A little went into the wall. Pelly wheels this puck, sends it through to Carson, who shoots it right into the goalie. And he's got a chance to pick it up here. Turns and sends it around. Pelly goes to work the wall. Hudson as he wheels through, but loses the Ice Hogs play. Kenton steps out, pushes that puck to the wall. Probably a good there. Carson ties up the Hogs in the middle. Pass gets through. Poked out. Gets that puck up the wall. Arkansas is able to collect it and wheel into their zone here. Take a shot. Kenton loves it. Another full change for the Scouts with Miles and Nolan. Puck won by the Ice Hogs and shot on net backhanded. Kenton loves that one. 6 left in the first. He's going to pick the zone, looks ahead, fires it to Hiram. It's a great pass. Hiram shoots it in. Off break out and pass by the Scout. Miles this puck and chips it up the wall into the zone to Steven. Step up and play this. He sends it a little far. Steven picks it up, turns and looks, and drops it back to Hiram. Hiram working below the net here. Sends one over to Calvin. Has a chance for a shot. He scores! Great play by the Scouts. Looks like when we move the puck well against this team, we're going to have a lot of opportunities to shoot.
I didn't say anything stupid.
Parker's pushed off the puck on a face. A bit of a cross check there. Ice Hogs send it in on net and Kent puck and looks to wheel up the wall here. Gets it up to Brianna. Ice Hogs send it back in deep. Kyle all alone here has some time. He's got Luke on the wall from it to him. And Luke is pinned by Parker. Handles the puck. Coming through. Ice Hogs send it back in deep. No interest in a forecheck from the Ice Hogs here. They just puck out of their defensive zone and Luke and Parker along the wall here. Shot set on net. Picks it up. Goes around one player. Falls in the process, but Brianna's right there. And we get a penalty on that. Parker draws a penalty. Power play unit back on here. Hudson, Miles, Carson, Harper, and Pelly. Arkansas didn't get enough players on the ice here, so we're going to re-drop that. 40 minute, 30 on the power play here. Hudson through the middle. Arkansas picks it up and rims it around. Harper over to Miles. Miles sends it forward to Carson. Looks like he might have been pulled down with a stick. Bounces off and Arkansas middle. Hold that puck into each. And scouts on the attack. Carson chips it forward. Wheels it in the zone. Plays it off the wall. Miles to bounce it off. It blindly over Pelly. Another pass to Carson, who takes a shot. D to D. Harper's got the puck. A little bit of time here. Over to Pelly. Pelly works off the wall, buys himself some time. He's got Miles behind him, sitting in a soft spot. On picks puck up. Wheels into the zone. Pelly turns, looks to shoot. He does, and it's through the 5-hole for a goal. On the power play. Scouts another one. Then Kyle and Nolan on the ice. Steven right through the middle. Sends it back to Calvin. Calvin shoots. It's deflected below the end line. Steven picks that puck up, brings it to the front of the net, and it falls off of his stick, but Hiram's over there to pick it up. Steven cuts through the middle again. Calvin low, below the goal line. Back to Hiram. Back to Calvin. Hiram cuts back, changes directions, sends it over to Calvin. Good give and go opportunity there. Calvin rims it right back around to Hiram. Sent across. The next looks win this puck off the wall here. Calvin jumps in and helps him out. Beats the defender. And Calvin still working behind the net here. Finds Steven, but the puck by Steven shoots. And buries one short side. Five nothing Scouts. And they're not to work with. Lines of Owen and Miles come on for defense with Brianna, Parker, and Luke. As that face-off is right to the net. Shoot. It's outside. Luke picks up the puck here. Nope, not quite. But on check. Ice Hawks try to send one through the middle, and it's picked up and play well. Nice. Picks it up the puck again. He's going to wheel again. Cuts back, loses the puck. And Miles picks it up again. He's going to turn around this time. Pass, sends it through the middle of the loop. Sends it over. Sent in deep by Arkansas. Miles picks it up, turns. Sends it over to Brianna. Tries to put up the wall. Not able to go. He's going to put up again. Parker picks a move and wheels. He's got a chance to shoot here. He does, and he scores! Parker picks it up, beats a defender, and buries one. Nothing. The first. Carson, Hudson Pelly with Kyle and Harper on defense. Harper steps up, picks a puck up here. Send in deep. Benton's going to turn off the boards to Hudson. Defender steps up but misses the puck, and Carson tips it forward off the wall to Hudson. Hudson's coming in all alone here with Pelly. He's going to shoot, and he scores. I believe that might be a hat trick for Hudson at this point in the first period. First period hattie for Hudson Lee. .45 seconds left in the first period. It's 7. Hiram, Steven. By Arkansas. Up, turns, changes directions, and sends it out here from over away by aggressive Arkansas players to the zone. Sends it of the net. Calvin works to get that puck out. Can't do it with 2 Arkansas players on him. They shoot again. Kent another save. And Harper chips it. Tries to get it out of the zone. Finally does leave the zone. Steven picks it up, chips it forward, and Calvin's going to be on a forecheck here. Hiram coming in. That'll be the end of the period. 17 shots on net for the Scouts with 7 goals, 5 shots for Arkansas, no goals. Back for the second period with Brianna, Parker, Luke, Nolan, and Miles on the ice. Parker tries to win that puck forward, but it's sent into the defensive zone by an Arkansas player. Around the net, sends it forward to Luke. Brianna's going to and sends it forward to Luke. Luke turns. Bree's going to shoot. Deflected away by the goalie. No forecheck from the Scouts here. There we get one. Bree does win that puck back, sends it to the front of the net, and it's over to the wall. Parker's going to get on it, chips it off the wall, turns, and looks, tries to send it past through to Bree, but it doesn't make it. Played out of the zone by Arkansas. Miles turns and sends it over to Luke. Can't collect that one, so Nolan does. Chips it back up the wall to Luke, and Arkansas is able to play it forward. Good thought there on the pass from Luke over to Brianna. Arkansas getting a little aggressive here, trying to deflect as many passes as they can, prevent us from entering the zone. Looks like Nolan picks up this puck, and he's going to take a skate and send it up to Pelly. Pelly and Parker come down the ice here. Luke goes for a change. Played out. Parker's going to play it forward. Keeps a hold of the puck. Drops it off to Pelly here. And Hudson picks it up. Played back to Nolan. Gets through. Parker in on a forecheck. Pelly coming to join him. Miles picks it up. Decides to stay forward here for a second. Play a little offense. Hudson turns and looks. Pelly plays it back to Hudson. Carson comes in, back door wide open. Still wide open, just sitting on the crease here. Give and go from Pelly to Hudson, who looks to shoot just wide of the net. Carson plays it forward to Pelly. Stretch pass a little too much from Arkansas, and it'll be an icing call. Owen and Kyle jump on defense here with Carson, Hudson, and Pelly. 10:51 left in the first. Face off, tied up in the middle, and won by the Scouts. Hudson looks, turns, sends it down to Pelly. Pelly picks up this puck, sends it back down to Hudson, who shields it with his body, does a good job. He's got Carson right in front, sends it and shoots. It's blocked by an Arkansas player. Stretch pass, and they get a breakout here, but Owen and Kyle all over this thing. Owen ties that player up, does a really good job. Puck gets to Kyle. He drops it off to Carson, but it falls onto the stick of an Arkansas player who shoots and whiffs, poked away to the wall by Owen. Hudson picks it up. He's got Pelly ahead of him, sends it up to him. Pelly wheels through the middle here, turns, tries to get a pass through to Carson, deflected away. The Ice Hogs come in. Back check here from Hudson, who wins it off his stick, and Kyle's going to pick it up. Makes a move. Decides to skate it up the ice for a moment here. Sends it forward to Carson, who was able to get a touch on it, avoid the icing. Cross ice pass mishandled by the Ice Hogs, and Kyle chips it back forward to Pelly. Arkansas plays it out of our zone and into theirs softly. Picked up by Kyle. Kyle's going to skate this down the ice. Sends it forward to Calvin. He's got Kyle with him if he can find him. Kyle talking to him. Tied up, though. Calvin can't get it to him. Turns and he looks. Finally gets it to him. Kyle's going to take a shot here. It's just wide. Hiram's going to go pick this thing up off the wall. Sends it down to Steven immediately. Puck taken off of Steven by an Arkansas player. And Miles steps up, makes a move. Makes another move. Turns and shoots. It's off the goalie. Steven working hard behind the net here to gain possession. Gets it to Hiram. Sent back out to Harper, but tied up by an Arkansas player. Race for the puck. Looks like the Scouts will win that. Hiram wheels behind the net here. Turns. Picking up some speed now. Through the neutral zone. Takes it wide. Beats in the defender. He's got 4 guys with him. Sends it over to Harper. It's no good. He can't get enough on it to finish that on the back end there, but great play. Harper turns. Takes a second. Looks for someone, finds him, finds Steven. Steven tries to play it forward. It bounces off the skate of an Arkansas player. Harper's going to send this thing deep in the zone. Calvin's going to get on a forecheck here. Hiram gets a piece of that. Calvin picks it up, turns, wheels through the middle. Nice spin move there. Pretty good stick handling. Shoots. Hiram stops it, catches it, and drops it down. Takes a backhanded shot. Can't get it. Hiram getting chirped by his dad. Can't finish the catch and pass to himself there. Parker to face off with Bree and Luke on the wings. Tied up in the middle here with Owen and Nolan on defense. Sent forward, but Owen breaks that up just enough to get the Scouts off, or Ice Hogs off of it, and Parker picks it up. He's going to take it behind the net. Sends it up the wall to Brianna. Brianna wheels through the neutral, sends it up to Luke here. Luke can't corral it, but he's all over it on the forecheck. Parker pokes it back into the zone. Working hard to keep it in here, and Owen's going to be able to do that. Makes a move, gets around a defender here. Ice Hogs pick it up. Brianna in on a forecheck. Puck skips out of the zone. No one picks it up. He turns, he looks, sends it forward. No one home. Ice Hogs send it up the ice, and we should get an icing call. 7:04 left in the period. Full change for the Scouts coming. Kyle and Helly jump on here with Hudson, Carson, and Steven. Looks like Hudson's dropping back to defense, and Kyle's going to step up and play a little center here with Steven playing defense as well. Face-off won by the Ice Hogs. Cross-ice pass here. Hudson turns and finds it. Sends it forward to Carson, who plays it into the zone. He's got folks with him. Can't corral that puck, though. A 2-on-1 opportunity here, so Steven's going to get his first test as a defenseman. Gloved away by Kenton. First test as a scout as a defenseman. I'm told he's played defense his entire hockey career. Pelly to the wall. Tries to play that puck up a bit. Up the wall. Steven picks it up. Tries to wheel around behind the net here, and the Ice Hogs are in on a pretty good forecheck. Steven wins it anyway. And he's going to pick it up. Makes a move, chips it up the wall and out of the zone. Pelly gets a piece of that. Not quite enough, and the Ice Hogs are in the zone again. They shoot. It's on net. Kenton handles it pretty easily. Hiram wins that faceoff back to Harper. Wheels around the net. Still has the puck. Taking a second here. Puck jumps off the wall through the middle here, and Miles picks up the puck. Tries to send it forward to Hiram, and does. Hiram picks it up. He's got Harper with him. Cross finds him, shoots, and he scores! Great pass from Hiram. Nice job from Harper to put that between the legs of the goalie. And mixing up the lines here a little bit. That was Harper as a forward. Miles as a forward now with Nolan and Calvin playing defense. Hiram hustles to win this puck. Has Miles right in front with him. Finds him. Puts it off to the blocker of the goalie. Hiram pokes that away just enough to keep it in the zone, but the Ice Hogs win it back. They got a 2-on-1.5 here. They try to shoot, and Kenton slides across the pipe. Makes a great save and freezes the puck here. Great job. I forgot your husband told me Steven has played defense pretty much his entire life. So I was like, oh, Steven, first test as a defenseman, as a scout. Parker facing off with Brianna and Luke and Owen and Hudson back on defense. Hudson picks it up, turns up the ice, sends it over to Brianna. She sends it over, takes it to the outside, wheels around, picks the puck, can't get it there. Touching the gates. Tries to step up and play that puck. Arkansas does get it out. Hudson behind the net here, deciding which way he wants to go. Sends it over to Luke. Luke sends it up to Owen. Take a skate, Owen. Owen plays it in the zone wide. Protects the puck with his body with a spin move. Going on there, just good physical play. Owen has to be tied up in the skates. Parker picks it up, shoots, and After it's deflected by the goalie, Brianna protecting the puck here with her body. Owen steps up again, sends it over to Luke. Parker picks it up, turns and wheels and loses the puck. Brianna picks it up again, and Luke's right there. Luke, nice job picking that puck up, sends it over to Steven. Steven shoots into the glove of the goalie. And the Scouts will finish the change here. Looks like we'll have Kyle coming back on as a forward with Carson and Pelly. Steven and Calvin on defense. 8-0 Scouts, 3:56 left in the second period. Face off won by Kyle. Pelly picks it up, works in the corner, chips it forward to Kyle. Kyle's going to turn. He takes a look. No one out front for him. Tries to send it through. Puck jumps out of the zone. Calvin's going to pick it up. Decides to take it back behind the net. Picking up speed here. Wheels through the middle. Through the neutral zone. Kyle holds up. Everyone's on sides. Calvin turns. He shoots. It's outside. Kicks it off the net back to himself, but the Ice Hogs pick it up. Kyle goes to the corner to collect it. Calvin tries to stop that puck, loses a stick in the process. It's okay. Steven's there to cover. Ice Hogs pick it up, send it on net. And Kenton flashing the leather with a glove save. Got Hiram, Harper, Miles, I believe, as forwards. Owen and Nolan on defense. Face off one. Hiram chips it to himself. Takes a bounce and we have a whistle. Neutral zone face off coming. Puck must have went out of play. Face off pushed forward by Hiram and won by the Ice Hogs, but it's collected by Owen. Sends it off the wall over to Miles, who chips it to the wall to himself. Tied up a bit. Ice Hogs wheel around the net. Sent forward. Going to get an icing call here if this puck can make it. Waved off, so Owen's going to pick it up, wheel around the net. Takes a look. Finds Miles, who tries to chip it out of the zone here. Got a player down in the corner. Looks like someone lost an edge there. Looks to be Hiram. He's up. He's playing. Puck in the front. Bounces off of Kenton's leg pad. Softly, I think he lost it in the transition of play there. And Arkansas is able to knock one in on a rebound. With Hudson Steven on defense with Luke, Parker, and Brianna. Parker wins this face-off forward, skates into the zone, but loses it quickly. And Luke picks it back up for him. He's got a chance here. Luke with a nice backhand produces a rebound that flies below the net. Parker comes in to help him out here. Parker picks it up, tries to win it, falls down. Brianna jumps in. Looks like Hudson's going to step up and keep that puck in the zone here. Parker picks it up. Has Luke on the backside there. Chooses to shoot instead off a backhand. Now Brianna has it. Turns and looks. Sauces a pass, but it goes into the defender. Brianna working again. Throws it to the middle. Right to the goalie's leg pad. And Steven's going to step up. Keeps his puck in the zone. Got Brianna. Tries to send it through. It hits the skate. Hudson's able to keep it in for us, though. Sends it right back to the wall for Brianna. Rimmed around by Arkansas, and Stevens there again. It does fall. It does get chipped out of the zone this time, but Hudson picks it up. Cross-ice pass over Brianna. Parker pokes that off of her stick. Plays it forward. Brianna does. Here comes Kyle. We're going to be able to keep this puck in. Back down Kyle wheels through the middle, makes a move, beats two defenders. He shoots. No, it's taken off the stick last second. Nice move to get around two guys there. Hudson picks it up from a deep position, wheels around the net, finds Kyle, who sends it right over to Carson. What a great pass. Taken out of his stick by an Ice Hogs player. And they'll take their time getting it up the ice and out of the zone here. Kyle picks it up, sends it over to Carson. Carson, strong move to get it in. Sends it right across to Pelly, who sends it back to Kyle. Kyle looks for Carson, but he sends it a little behind him. Carson, nice move. He takes a look there before he gets to the puck. I really like that. Looks like we got a stick in the skates there. No penalty, though. Understand that. Cross-ice pass. Touched by an Ice Hogs player. We're not going to get an icing call here. End of the period, 8-1. 25 shots on goal for the Scouts with 13 shots on goal for the Ice Hogs.
Trying to watch it on.
I heard it was bad.
Is it glitching a little?
Yeah, that's what 12:53 start the period. Puck is dropped offside. We got Harper, Miles, Hiram playing as our forward line here with Nolan and Calvin. Face off back and played forward to Miles. Carries it into the zone. Works along the wall here. Gets it to pop out, and Ice Hogs send it almost out of the zone, but it hits the skate of an Ice Hogs player, and Hiram picks it up, keeps it in our zone, sends it right over to Harper. Harper turns, he shoots, it goes over the net. Nice job by Calvin to keep that puck in the zone. Stick handles a little bit, gets it over to Hiram. Hiram sends it back to Harper. It goes through his legs. Nice defense there, actually, by the Ice Hogs as he bumped Hiram off the puck. No easy task there. Hiram still working, though, and the Scouts are able to keep the puck in, but Ice send it down. Icing. 11:58, 47. We're running here, it looks like.
4 or 5 or 6. So it should be a very quick third period.
Yep. Steps up into the face-off. Forgets he's playing defense right now with on D. We've got Luke, Parker, and Brianna playing forward. Parker wins off, sends it over. Ooh, she's going to get a shot here. Sends it over the net. Brianna Simpson, who sends it right back into the zone deep. Brandon picks the puck up here, plays it around, and Luke pinned against the wall here, working hard. And icing, so Hudson's got to pick this thing up, make a move. Wheels around the net. Deceptive fake there, but it's caught by an Ice Hogs player who's Pelly to Luke, who sends over to Parker. Makes a move again. And Parker keeps us in the zone. Right there. Tries to No, not Luke. It was Owen. Owen was there. Sends it in front of the net. Brianna looks to bang this on in on a rebound. Or outside pass. Again, wheels on the net again. Pauses behind the net, changes directions, and sends it over to Pelly. Pelly tries to stretch pass, but it's deflected. Picks it up, sends it back up the wall to Brianna. Shot on net, swallowed up by Kenton.
Uh-oh. See him, John. I know I got rubbing over there. The two girls, I don't know if they're saying it because Brand's looking back. So maybe she gets on score sheet now.
All right, it looks like Steven took a face off there with Owen, Kyle, Calvin on the ice. Yes, those are the 5 we have on the ice right now. Steven picked it up. Is it out of the zone? Sends it over to Owen. It's deflected, so it's not able to get on the stick there. Forecheck from the Scouts. Nice job by Steven. Ties that up. Calvin with a rip here. Kyle sends it to Carson. It's into his skates. Can't quite handle it. By Kyle stepping up and saving a potential breakaway for the Ice Hogs there. He wheels through the neutral zone into the offensive zone here. Turns pass. It's sweet pass over to Carson, who buries one. Pass has to do is put a stick on it. Goes right into the net. Great play. Great pass. Great shot. 9-1. Scouts. Got Hiram, Harper forwards. Nolan sends that into the zone with Pelly on defense. Hiram picks it up, wheels to the neutral zone, gets it into the zone. He makes a move, gets it under the stick of an Ice Hogs player. He shoots, covered by the goalie. Hiram wins it back to Nolan. Picks it up to Miles. Miles changes directions here. He's going to wheel through the middle. Tries to send a pass over to Harper. He's pushed down. Miles picks it back up. Takes his time here. Turns and looks. Takes a shot off the leg pad. Played out of the zone by the Ice Hogs. Icing waved off, so it's just going to be a foot race here, and Pelly wins it. Plays it up the wall to Nolan. He's got a little time here. Takes it and wheels. Sends it over to Harper. Harper loses it. Just pops off of his stick. Full change with Luke, Parker, Bree, and Kyle on the ice right now. Neutral's face-off. Bit, but it pops out of the zone. D-to-D pass from Hudson over to Kyle. Kyle sends it up to Parker. Great pass. Parker's got another chance for a shot here. He shoots. It's over the net. Luke picks it up off the rebound. And the Ice Hogs break out here with some speed through the neutral zone. Poked away by Brianna. And chipped out of the zone here. Parker picks it up. Wheels with speed. Beats a defender. Shields with his body. Sends it over to Luke. Luke tries to one-time it, gets a piece of it, broken up by an Ice Hog. Hooker picks it up, sends it over to Brianna, inner skates, and they'll send this one in the zone. 5:49 left. Owen playing a little offense here, wins that puck back. Great job. Kicks it off his skate to his stick. Ice Hogs just send it deep down the ice, trying to get it out of the zone. Steven comes on after Parker makes a change. We've got Brianna, Owen, Kyle, and Hudson. Played up the wall by Hudson, but it's picked off by an Ice Hawks player. Shot into the chest of Kenton. Another save for Kenton here. Kenton riding a win from this morning, leading the Scouts to a 1-goal win earlier today. I'm sure he'll be nice and tired tonight and sleep real well. Tied up by Steven, I believe, and played back to played up the wall. Owen's going to get a chance to play a little offense here as he skates. Pinched off by Arkansas player. And Calvin's jumping in on a forecheck. Nolan's back to pick up. Tries to play it. He does across back to Owen. And he sends Steven in on a forecheck. Carson backing him up. Rimmed around, and Carson's going to send us back down to Steven. Steven picks the puck up here. Stick lift to maintain possession. Holds the guy off and wheels through the middle. Tries to make a pass over to Carson. It's deflected. Carson sends it in towards the net, and Owen's the first one there. Nolan steps up. Jumps over his stick. Calvin picks it up. Sends it cross ice to Carson. Carson can pick it up and get into the zone, and he does. Oh, Calvin has a chance to keep it in the zone there, but he lost an edge and stumbled a bit, and they're going to call us offside. Change coming for the Scouts here with Hudson and Hiram taking the face off with Harper and Miles. Harper brings his puck into the zone. He turns, protects the puck, starts looking towards the middle, sends it through. It doesn't make it. Miles wheels along the wall here. Good pass. Another good pass from the Ice Hawks. Good chance to go offense here. No, they lose. Chips the wall. Nice stick. That zone for Arkansas. Pelly plays it up the wall to Hudson, who chips it off the wall again. He's going to attack with speed here. Who shoots into the goalie. Hudson collects it on a rebound and shoots it in. 2:39 left in the period. 10-1 Scouts. Everyone thinks they're open in this game. It's good fun for Scouts here as they get to try out good different positions and make some great plays and great passes here. Parker's going to pick this puck off the wall, chips it forward, and send into the zone here. Luke's going to be all over it on a forecheck. Bree stops that, plays it into the zone. Parker jumps in on a forecheck, and it's played through the middle, breaks up that play. Ice Hawks send it forward. Going to be an icing waved off here, so Calvin is going to pick this up. Nolan is going to pick this up, Plays it up to Luke. And back up the wall. Slips through the skates of Nolan as Kyle picks it up. Stops behind the net, plays it up the wall to Brianna. Gets past her stick and played back down by the Ice Hogs. Minute 25. Kyle makes a move. It's played off of his stick. Chips it up high off the wall. Ice Hogs pick it up. Parker blocks a shot. Brianna's going to pick that up. And she's going to make a move. Takes it wide. Tough play here. She's tied up. Played over to Parker, who sends it over to Kyle. Kyle's going to send that back in the middle, and it's going to be a goal for Owen, I hope. They should give it to Owen. He's right there. They're going to give it to Owen. What a play. Assisted from Parker and Kyle. Kyle takes a look, finds Owen right in the middle, fires it into him, and Owen's going to get a goal. Off the wall over to Parker. Parker turns and finds Kyle, and Kyle sends it in. Get strong on the stick, Bear. Wheel this thing in from the defensive position. We're going to go offside. 17 seconds left. That's probably going to do it here for the game. 11-1 as the clock runs down. Referees taking their time to drop the puck here, understandably so. And that's going to be it for the game. The Scouts win 11 and 32 shots on net. Another win. And good fun for the Scouts.